Hey guys, welcome back to the 41st Legion. Today we have the Infantry support platform for the Republic. This thing is something also known as a swamp speeder. This thing is probably one of my favorite vehicles from Star Wars. The ATTE is definitely my Clone Wars favorite vehicle, but in terms of like a speeder, this thing is probably one of my favorites. Just the way it looks and just how unsafe it is. I mean, look, you're sitting, guys, right next to a big jet turbine engine, and they have like harnesses on. But no, this was probably when I was a kid. One of my first Lego sets I ever got was this swamp speeder, and it was awesome. And it's been one of my favorites ever since. Get a look at the back, because you get some different pilots and stuff, twin beam cannons, twin missile pods, because you get the Republic Scout Troopers. Look at that. Makes you think the Republic might be getting some Scout Troopers here soon. Because I think for Special Forces, you'll probably get the 41st Scout Troopers, and then that'll be those, and then maybe for like the next corps the clones get, it'll probably be the Galactic Marines. Let's go ahead and get this opened up. A lot of sprue. It comes on a, because it's not as big as the Saber tank. I'm pretty sure this is what the LAT comes on. Let's see what size base it comes on. Let's see what it says here. Comes on a 120 millimeter base, and it's got notches on all four sides, so it can move sideways, front, and backwards. This is a really big book here. Got the Blasting a Droid. Look at that. Looks like they're just cutting it in half with the beam turrets there. Get a look at how to put it together. You can hear my new puppy sleeping, snoring. So here's a look at the components again. And the credits. And there's a lot of playtesters for this one. I feel like they got more playtesters than a lot of other stuff. Like, that's a lot of names. And then you got some new rules. Well, yeah, not new rules. It's just giving you some rules like the gunslinger, critical, and fixed front. Look at the, hey, it's in a swamp in that picture. And you have some 327th Star Corps Troopers piloting it. This is a really cool put together because it's like color coded. Probably because it's so big. And just so many different pieces. And then troopers, because I'm pretty, yeah, you put the troopers, no, they're from two different models because you have the, So that, and there's that render. It's pretty cool looking. Show them what it's supposed to look like on the base. You get one, I'm pretty sure this one comes with the, it's actually a little bit bigger, but it's about the same height as the X-34 Land Speeder. I couldn't think of the name of what it was called, the Land Speeder. What Luke drives in episode 4. Oh, we just dropped the cardboard on the floor and it disappeared forever. Not really. I found it, luckily. It is a heavy unit for the Republic. It is the third heavy vehicle because you got the saber tank, the lat, and then this. So you have 3 options now for heavies. It's 2 3 wounds, a 1 wound, 2 dodges, and 2 aims, 1 standby, and then 3 of the break tokens, because you got, let's look at the back of that. Can't remember what those are all called. I always have that quick reference thing up whenever I'm running a vehicle in the back of the rulebook because, you know, I never remember any of those. The infantry support platform comes in at 65 points, armor 3, which is you can cancel up to 3 hits results, cover 1 while defending, improve your cover by 1. So you pretty much have armor 4 unless they have blast. Hover ground, you can reverse, strafe, standby, and you're treated as a ground vehicle by other units. And it's got weak points rear and sides, which leaves it pretty vulnerable because if this is the front where my thumb is, if they're behind these 2 lines, I get free impact 1. It has pilot, hardpoint, and comms upgrade. The gun that comes with is DC-15s, range 1 to 3, 2 black, because there's 2 pilots. 7 health, 5 resilience, 5 white, search to hit, and search to defense. It is speed 3, so it can book it around the map. And then for pilot, it comes with a 327th Star Corps Elite Armor Pilots. And while you're attacking, if a friendly unit uses fire support, you gain surge to crit, which is primarily what this vehicle is going to be used for, is for fire supporting, because you get this, especially with these weapons coming up, you get a phase 1 or a phase 2 with a Z6 fire supporting with surge to crit. With this thing, that's going to be some heavy damage. You get comms upgrade, hacked comms unit. During the issued order step of a command phase, after an enemy unit in range 1 is issued an order, you may issue an order to yourself if able. This, and you get 2 copies of that. This would be really good on stuff that likes to be right in your face, like dewbacks or tauntauns, because they should both have the comms. What other type of unit that has comms? Any unit that likes to be right in the enemy's face that has a comms upgrade slot, this will be really good with, because if they get that unit that they're engaged with or right next to gets issued an order, they get an order. Now you get a copy of Link Targeting Array, which is you gain target 1 after you issue an order, gain 1 aim, and then you get 3 different weapon options. I'm going to save, I think, my favorite for last. The first one is twin beam cannons. It's infantry support platform only, 2 red, 2 white, range 1 to 4. It's 40 points. And beam 2, while you're attacking, you may declare up to 2 additional defenders. Using only this weapon, each additional defender must be at range 1 of the last defender declared. So really good. The beam is really good against clone balls. And so pretty much if you're going against clones with this, and the droids, since they all have trying to be in range 1. Twin missile pods is range 2 to 4, 4 red. When you activate, you may have this weapon's dice and keyword until the end of your activation. If you do, gain Gunslinger. So what this lets you do is you can shoot 2, instead of shooting 4 red dice at 1 person, you can shoot 2 red dice at 2 different people. And it's got fixed front, they're all fixed front, and impact 2 for 40 points as well. And this one is definitely my favorite. I don't know if I'll ever use the Gunslinger portion, because I mean it's 6 black dice. 6 black dice, range 1 to 3. I mean, the Gunslinger is pretty cool too. It's the same thing as the last one. When you activate, you may have this weapon's dice and keyword and keyword values until the end of your activation. If you do, gain Gunslinger, and it comes with critical 2. So if you have it, you get 3 black dice with critical 1 at 2 different units. And then if you're using the, give me a second, pilot core and your fire supporting, you can fire support off both 3 black units with critical 1 and surge to crit. So you're getting 2 units worth of Z6s to have surge to crit, which is just say goodbye to armor. I think it's just bonkers. I mean, I am, and if you're only putting here, because I would probably run this with here 40 and this, so 570 plus 40, that's what, 110 points worth of unit, and that's a whole lot cheaper than it's 7 health. I mean, it does have, but it's got cover, pretty much armor 4 with that cover 1. I mean, this thing is going to, I think this thing is amazing. It's going to do really well. I think this will probably be like my mainstay whenever I run clones anymore, is I'll have this in there with gun mine, because you're getting surge to crit, so no more vehicles, and surge to crit also helps with cover because all those crits. But I am extremely excited for this vehicle. It's fast, it looks cool. I like that we're getting, you can either run it with Kashyyyk troopers or with 327th Star Corps. But yeah, I'm extremely excited for this, and I'm glad to have it as an addition to my clone army. I think it'll definitely do better than the Radanast. I haven't got those yet, but I plan on getting those very soon, because I picked up this and Anakin at my local game shop. They did have the Radanast, but I'm just gonna wait to get that. I guess let's look at the sprue here. I just think this looks amazing, because you get 2 full sets of pilots. Because I don't know what pilot I'm gonna go with. Because I'm almost thinking I should take the, but no, I already painted my ATRTs as 501st. I'm probably gonna use that paint job right there. I'm trying to decide if I want to do just 501st troopers out of this, or put Kashyyyk troopers on it. So there's your Republic Scout, because it's slightly different than the Imperial Scout. Because here is the torso and the legs. And then this just looks like regular Phase 2 clones. Look at the rest of this. There's your big old jet fan that's ready to suck up the pilots if they take their harness off. As I hit the camera. Because it'd be quick. You take your harness off and there they go. They're gone. And there's a look at some of the different weapons. You got the blasters. That's probably the rocket pods. Probably the beam. And the actual platform itself. From the other side. Yeah, I'm extremely excited for this thing. I just love the way it looks. But that is the infantry support platform for the man. I mean, hey, I don't know. They could be rebels if they want to. If they believe it, they're rebels. But no, the infantry support platform for the Galactic Republic. And if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe. And if you have any suggestions, please leave a comment down in the comment section. And I'll see you next time.